I am talking about the ruins of APC, EGBEKEGBE. You want me to say it with respect? Oh, ni kure. Wa shofo pẹ̀lú àwọn tí mo fún lépe yẹn ni. Èmi uncultured. So, it's either you are new to start with. And if you are a closet Ronuku, again, you are on the wrong platform. I hope you will remember that. Right? And the reason why I will continue to curse people like yourself, especially those ones who are like a one Nigerianist, those who want to be politically correct. You know the politically correct people. Those ones who will say to me that, Mayegun, you can still present your program without being salty, without being insulting, without cursing people. You want me to be a gentleman? I can be, all right? But that is not the modus operandi of Mayegun's diary political. Ronukus, bad stats, bad idiots, and the rest of their clans, they do watch Mayegun. And when I want to push and fish them out like that, that's when I open the session of Ekpe on you, also funny. You don't understand. That's the least I can say to you. That's the least I can give to you, because I am not a violent person, right? So the only way I can make you uncomfortable is that if you are pretending that you want a better Nigeria, you will not have any problem with all those causes. No, any problem. But now because people like yourself will come onto Mayegun's diary political, they are in bed with the criminals destroying Nigeria. Yeah, you have this affinity to them. You have this soft spot for them. So therefore, you begin to ask Mayegun, what is the way forward? What is the solution? What is oh, ni kure, or sofoni? Oh, okay, all of that are intentional. You want me to, you want me to show respect to criminals and their supporters. You want me to sound like, a reasonable, like a mumu reasonable person. How can you be reasonable with Olori Brukus, whose decisions are destroying lives every day? So you get problem with that. If you ask people very well, they will tell you that I have actually changed a lot. I have changed a lot. And what I mean by that is that I have tried to, because children, children also watches Mayegun, right? And that's why I don't usually want to start with Ekpe, end it with Ekpe for all of you. Because what you do most of the time is to try to want to be politically correct, where I've had some of you who have said that I should stop calling Tifnumbu. Don't you have respect? Are you not a Yoruba man? As a Yoruba man, you are supposed to respect elders. As a Yoruba man, I don't understand. You can still talk without abusing them. Oh, nishkure, ofoloshi. If you think I lack home training, some said I don't have home training. Yeah, some of you Olori Buruku have said I have no home training. I should not call people Olori Buruku. What do you want me to call the Olori Burukus? Olori Reis. How can I call Olori Buruku Edas Olori Reis? How? That would be me lying now. So if you think I don't have home training, I lack home training, I am asking you, who are the parents of all these Olori Buruku you call leaders in Nigeria? Who trained them? Who raised these thieves? Did their own parents raise them right to loot public fund, deny the citizens the good governance? Who raised these people? The thieves, the criminals who are milking that contraption. Who raised them? Who are their parents? Are you saying their parents raised criminals? They raised thieves? Oh no, we should leave them. But you are asking you're asking about my own upbringing and home training, because I want to respect criminals. Oh, Nukuri times 1 million. And people like you too, funny. So if you're about joke, don't even make any attempts to try to want to sound right. And you cool one by one. You know the book where die. On social media, because this is all we have, right? And you can say that doesn't change. It doesn't matter. It change anything. But at least it got some of you upset that you have to pick up your phone and you are typing a comment. You are typing a comment to Mayegu. Right? Because somehow you felt like I should be nice. I should be respectful. Respectful to people who have no respect for us. Do you think anyone that respects you will steal from you the way these lunatics are doing in Nigeria? Do you think? Who raised them? Who are their parents? Who raised all these thieves? These treasury looters? Who raised them? Who are their parents? I won't steal public fund, maybe because, I would probably never have the chance of administering public fund though, right? I won't steal from people and watch them die and then begin to demand respect from them. Respect me because I am older than you. Ni shori racer. The party shake gon yin sin efofo lo gba last ni. Efofo lo gba yin last ni. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Sure you get. Thieves also grow old. Olori buruku people also grow old. Don't say because somebody is now older person, no. And because of that, I am just respecting your age. You are there. If you let anybody deceive you into respecting criminals because they are older than you, don't try it. Are you with me? Some of us, if we have the chance, I'm a drag you, drop dead. Doesn't mean that we don't have home training. In fact, it's actually from our own home training that we're not supposed to respect thieves. Don't bow for them. Don't try it. Except, if you are new on Mayegun's Diary Political, look at me very well. We don't respect criminals here. Whether it's from your tribe or she's not from your tribe, whether she's from your religion or she's not from, it doesn't matter. Old or young, criminals are criminals. Don't let anybody gaslight you and begin to say, no, don't let them question your own home training without questioning the home training of all these Olori Burukus that are destroying Nigeria. Are you with me? Don't let anybody blackmail you into thinking that now you don't get home training. Because if you think you are the one who doesn't have home training, right? Who trained these ones, these looters? Who trained them? Who are their parents? Who raised them? To put the life of millions of people in danger, in poverty. And all they care about is what they can take and take and take without any responsibility. And somebody will come on social media and begin to tell you how to react. Don't call them Olori Buruku. Why don't you just say it in another way? That's not a sleep. It's not a sleep of tongue. Except if you are new on Mayegun's Diary Political. Because we all know, listen to me, we have cleared that path here. Which is that we know the majority of you are all waiting for your turn. Nigeria is a turn-by-turn Nigeria limited. The yesterday thieves, right? They are the motivator for today's thieves. Today's thieves, right? They are also kind of what? Motivator for the tomorrow's thieves. Everybody is waiting for their turn. So don't pull wool all over our eyes here. Don't tell us how to react. Don't tell me how to react. Don't ask me to respect criminals, whether they are young or old. Kukushidanu. You hear? They are destroying lives. You want me to what? If I want to be speaking by their rules, I will go apply for a job for Channels Television. Yeah, I will write an application letter to Arise News and say, please, I want to be working for your TV so that I can be talking phone, speaking English, speaking, So if you are a Ronuku on Mayegun's Diary Political, you are not supposed to be here. Because every day, and somehow, you go to think say, it go to affect you. You understand? I mean, every day you go to listen to Mayegun, and it will be like, now you are the talk to. The person make me let. It go to be like, say, now you are the talk to. So somehow, it go to trigger you. I come up when PTSD, Shireni, for the sake of your own health. Unsubscribe from Mayegun's Diary Political. You are not supposed to be watching me. If you have any little tiny affinity to these criminals, you are not supposed to be watching Mayegun for your own health, mental health. Because I want people to be radicalized. Yes, I do. I want people to understand that their enemies are not spirits. I want them to know that the people behind their problems, they are not, what do you call it, evil spirits, are the village people. They are those who are wearing agbada, those who are wearing a suit. They have names, they have identity. And I want the people who are listening to Mayegun to know them. Whether they are from your tribe or from your church, it doesn't matter. You understand? You need to know them. Don't sit down and be like, all these are our leaders. No, they are not the same like that. You need to know the role every one of them is playing in destroying that contraption. Those who are telling you to go to church, to go to mosque, to go and pray, to go to Mecca, to go and stone Satan there, you know, I'm not like that. I'll give you their names. I'll give you their roles. You will know what they are doing to you. It's now up to you. It's left to you, whatever you do with that. Get radicalized. It's a good thing. Don't respect criminals. Don't ever do it. Don't try it. Or else, everything I've been doing on this platform is just a waste of time. You must not respect criminals. If anybody feels offended, defamed, you can sue me. You know you can do that, Sha. Yeah, you can. You can sue me. If you think I say something that is not true, you can sue me too. So don't tell us to respect criminals. So to ba fe shofo danu, to ba fe shan kuma won to ni e lowo. And you olori buruku jati. Children needs to know. We don't want our children to be lied to anymore. They raised us lying to us. We are the leaders of tomorrow. You are the future leaders. Didn't know that one day drug dealers, certificate forgers, treasury looters, they will now be the role models. We never had such as our role models when we were younger. And you are now promoting criminals and you are telling us how to react to them. You are Ronuku on Mayegun's Diary Political for the sake of your own health. It's a unsubscribe. It's for your own good. See you, Emil. I don't have control over that. To unsubscribe now for your own good. Let's go to the next one. The opposition are gathering. They said they want to remove Kolu in 2027. I laugh. I do. I mean, I laugh. Laughing in this sense is just to let you know that you do not have any system, institution to actually make that happen. If any opposition wants to come together, they want to rescue Nigeria. They have to start now. Occupy Nigeria. Mobilize millions of your supporters out now. Trash that useless 1999 constitution. Don't amend it. Trash it. Set yourself up for another word. So I'm just giving you an opinion, my own opinion. And it doesn't matter if it counts or not. I will still say it. If you genuinely wanted to change that contraption, you would have to start with what? Mobilize. Peter Obi had 6.1 million. That's how much Yakubu gave him. 6.1 million voters, Abi. Atiku had 6.9 million voters. Add them together, that's going to be like 13 million people. Half of that is enough. In fact, 25% of that is enough. What is 25% of 13 million? Or 30% of 13 million? That should possibly be somewhere around 4 million, Abi. Yeah, 4 million. So 4 million of your supporters, move them out now. Occupy everywhere, shut everywhere down until a new day for a new constitution is set up. And in that constitution, right, No president has the power to appoint INEC chairman. You must stop that. They must not appoint anything. Electoral officers, so they must not be appointed by the politicians. They must set some media CV, run for office as well. Say, okay, I want to be the next, what do you call it? The next election czar, the umpire czar. So then they get screened, where they make sure that they have no affinity, no affiliation to any political class. And then you can start that now. And by 2026, you would have a new constitution. And then you have a new INEC. Anything short of that is a waste of time. So this morning, Peter Obi and Atiku, they had breakfast and they made the news. They said the opposition are meeting the Empress. By the way, thank you very much for that super chat, okay? That's very generous of you. It's been a while, though. So the Empress always said that she had to leave Mayegun's diary political severally just to go and take care of her own mental health, because sometimes a lot of things that she gets told or gets shown on Mayegun's diary political are just so much and so too much for her that sometimes she just had to take a break. And I am glad that you are watching this evening. I hope tonight is not that much again, because there's no difference, all right? If you leave Mayegun's diary political because of the exposés and because it can be so depressing and all of that for you, and then you leave, even if you leave for 2 months and you come back, by the time you come back, the whole wahala is not going to be subsidized, okay, or subsided. The whole thing is, everyday wahala and it keeps getting worse. So it's good to have you back. So this morning, was it this morning or even yesterday? I think it was yesterday. It only made it to the media today because Peter Obi was invited to Atiku's APC. Atiku set up a American-British university after they destroyed the Nigerian education system, right? Obasanjo set up his own university, private university called Bells University. Atiku set his own up in Adamawa, and he called it American-British University, right? So yesterday, they invited Peter Obi to come and give a speech at their convocation ceremony. Was it yesterday or today? Okay, it doesn't matter. So here, they had a breakfast.
Okay. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, morning. Good morning, sir. Why are you sitting down there?
It's just to say, we try to be.
What is that? This is
When you see the articulators, the articulated moguls, the articulated morons, the SPV boys, they want Peter Obi to become Atiku's vice president again, because to them, it's only Atiku that can rally the North to come together and remove Tifnumbu. And to the obedience to them, Atiku should be a big brother. He should be an elder statesman. Atiku should back Peter Obi to become the presidential candidate. In which party? There is an hint, there's this particular hint where they said Atiku, Obi, as well as Kaduna Littlefinger, El Rufaya, and others, including Kwakwan Sop, that they were meeting to set up their own political party. They will tackle Tifnumbu. And I was like, who will conduct the election? So there is no yet any agreement. Atiku is still going to run in PDP. Peter Obi currently doesn't really have a party as Abure and gang, including Lamidiot, Apampas, right? Lamidiot, Apampas, right? So they are somehow, in control of Labour Party now. So Obi is floating. Atiku too is controlling just a section of PDP, and Werewike is controlling the other. So if Obi, Atiku, Littlefinger, Kwansop, if all of them come together and form a new political party, who is going to be their presidential candidate? Who is going to conduct the election? Today was yesterday. Chidoka, who happened to be the former minister of aviation in Nigeria, resigned from the PDP because, according to him, PDP is gone. If we all are to be honest. And this was the guy who exposed how they rigged Edo election. And as we speak, right, PDP that was supposed to actually move, they're supposed to be the opposition that will move the mountain to ensure that APC, right, would be afraid of conducting this level of institutionalized rigging. PDP just went quiet. Unfortunately, because they did same in the past. In fact, PDP thought they were going to be in charge of Nigeria for the next 50 years, but that got truncated 9 years ago. Long story though, right? So, Chidoka resigned from PDP, but before he did, he told us this. This one is a long watch, okay? When he was with Sheung on channels, he told us how they rigged this Edo election. And I'm talking about the pictorial evidence of how the results, the supposed results from polling units does not reflect the announced results by the INEC. And guess what? INEC still went ahead to pronounce APC, EGBEKEGBE winner, and they told everybody else to go to court. God damn it, man.
The very first time, I am shocked. I am totally distressed that an institution will put its reputation at stake for the purpose of an election. Which is INEC. Which is INEC.
So you think that INEC was highly compromised there?
This is compromised by design. The election in Edo.
Let's get a sense of this is the summary of what
this is the summary.
Lack of transparency, discrepancies in the voter
accreditation, incidents of overvoting, manipulation at the Ward Collation Center, and result viewing portal.
These are the layers of what your findings are.
These are the layers of what we saw.
Yeah. So let's go further. This
is our methodology.
Okay.
So we requested for freedom of information. INEC gave us certified true copies of EC8B, EC8C, EC8D, and the 40G. So we collected some of them from INEC, but we didn't get all. Again, this election was an election where a Sako West local government, 11 wards, was not delivered, and Ipoboka, 1 ward. So we have a total of 323 polling units that was not involved in this. We wrote to the 3 political parties and said, do you have this? PDP said they don't. Labour said they don't. We didn't get a response from APC. But none of the parties had these 343 polling units that were missing.
All right, for the sake of our viewers that are watching tonight, the forms here that we're talking about are the forms statutorily provided under the law and the rules and regulation guiding the operations of INEC. The EC8 forms, EC8A,
EC8B are the polling units, EC8Bs are the ward collation, EC8Cs are the local government collation, EC8D is the state result.
So it's important for our conversation that you understand these forms, as they will provide a very good understanding into the findings of Athena Center. So these are the methodologies that you use. Let's find out. The state at the
state, this is just a snapshot. 18 local government, 192 wards, 451, 4,519 polling units, and 2.6 million registered voters.
All right. So now, from there, we saw
the INEC announced results.
This result as it was pronounced.
291,000 for APC, 242,000 for PDP, and 22,000 for Labour. This is as announced by INEC.
And of course, the man that was declared winner there, the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, of the APC, who was said to have polled 291,667 votes. Well, so what are the data that we have? What do we know?
So let's start here. So from the IREF, we downloaded 4,466 polling units. Of these, 4,410 were valid. 109 were excluded because 53 polling units were not uploaded to IREF, 36 PUs were cancelled, and 14 polling units with illegible results, it could not be read, and 4 polling units result with no votes. So there was a result, but there were no votes. And then there is one EC60E, which is the polling unit result that you're supposed to put out at the polling unit. So one of the presiding officers snapped it and uploaded. And then there is the EC25E, only one was uploaded. Now, the 180 was given to us by INEC. 363 PUs were not given. Of the 4156, 164 were excluded. 10 PUs recorded as cancelled, according to INEC. 153 PUs were not accounted for. That is to say, there were no results. And 1 PU was an illegible result. So we had 4156 polling units from INEC, but we ended up with 3,900.